So we just exited, we didn't exit, we just wrapped up the my third journey into the divine. And first of all, I want to thank my kids for making it possible. I have 5 kids and I have a baby that's 2.5. And I can't even believe what I was able to do. Devote 3 days, and it's all due to them. And that's a miracle. That's the magic of Synergy. Because I'm an entrepreneur. I'm just busy with so many things. I run a household. I don't have any help. And here I was able to dedicate 3 full days to Synergy. This is the 3rd time. And then every day I'm in devotion to Krishna Radha, to my mentor, my guru of Synergy. I don't even know where to begin. I already started recording myself in regard about the 2 other days, and I'm just so overwhelmed with emotions. I'm so overwhelmed with just the knowledge of the truth, the knowledge of who am I, and that's been unwrapping. But who are you? Ultimately, that is the play in life. So when we started the journey to the divine, the nectar begins to flow always before divine already knows that we're starting, that I'm starting, that I'm beginning the process, and it just gives you that rush of ecstasy before I begin. There's so much revelations and understanding. First of all I can say is I am eternally changed. This is not about having visions, and it's amazing the visions that we do have are better visions than visions on any sort of plant medicine, because that you are fully in your body, you're fully in your heart, you're fully in your spirit, you're fully in your soul, by yourself, through the divine, doing the work. It's not synthetic. It's not anything that you have to question yourself. Was it true? Was it not? You're fully there while it's happening. And my understanding that I am the heart and the love of this universe, and that is my service and devotion, to keep the universe going through the heart, through residing in my heart, through being love. I am everyone's lover, and everyone is my lover. And it's just that realization that everything is divine design. Through Krishna Radha, I learned that everything is divine design, that faith is not a religious idea. Faith is a surrender to divine design, and everything that happens to you, happens through you, is there to bring you to the place of ecstasy, to the place of light. Because how are you going to get to the who am I without surrendering and having faith? If we need to be in control about everything, that's the resistance, that's the ego, the need to be in control. But then when you learn that everybody's Krishna Radha, that everybody's divine design, there's no enemy anymore. In fact, the enemies are your lovers, are your real lovers, those that you perceive as enemies, those that you perceive as the people who've hurt you, who've caused us pain, who put us through. And suddenly you realize it wasn't even their option. It was their mission. I found myself, I feel like a queen. I found myself in places like just leading this empire and leading people into their heart, a heart activator. I would have never gotten there had I not done the work by all these people who surrounded me, who created so-called barriers and obstacles and pain and delusion. They were actually my real lovers. In fact, my lovers who actually loved me were not as a profound spiritual catalyst for my actual finding out who am I. It is all those who, and who supposedly looked like they hurt me. They are my best friends. And so this process, not only did it lead to completion, not a completion of like, I'm not hurt anymore, but I let go of even needing forgiveness. I don't need to forgive them anymore. They haven't done anything wrong to me. They have just been divine design. They have done their role. Actually, I have to thank them, and I feel it and I know it. And this process has been happening already before the 3 days to the journey into the divine. I'm sitting with Sinerki and my mentor, my guru, already for a couple of months. And this is slowly or surely has been happening through me more and more and more. And I just started when I saw Krishna and Radha dancing in Goloka and their faces turning into the same, into one. I literally saw it, and they were both kissing me and melted into my own body. I suddenly realized what's going on. I suddenly saw all of it opening up like the lotus feathers, like the lotus petals in front of me. And I said, oh. And then immediately afterwards called up, messaged, emailed, and the responses I got. I mean, I have a sister who I haven't been able to have a normal discussion with her or anything, 2 words, without feeling of resistance and anger from her to me. And suddenly she messaged me something. I messaged her back, and her response was, I learned it all from you. I mean, this is like miracles. And then, my process also was letting go of my transcending body relationships, which doesn't mean I don't need it anymore. It's just the transcending the need for it. I suddenly started to see my lovers, just lovers coming in, but real ones, and they're just the interactions. Instead of having arguments, I have no fights and arguments anymore. It just doesn't exist, because if everyone is myself, if everyone is here to be my catalyst to the paradise, then they're all my best friends. They're all me. They're my lovers. How can I fight with me? Then I talk to them and I kiss their bruises. And I live in the heart of every me. So everybody is me. So I live in the heart of every me. Wow. And having, during the experience, I've had the Buddha show up. And I honestly don't have any connection to the Buddha besides I do a lot of yoga. He just showed up like big, sitting in the position, the prayer position, just looking at me. So beautiful. Yeshua kept showing up again and again. In fact, Yeshua, his light went straight into my body. And then when we were dancing, I mean, there was, honestly, like, this is too much to go in chronological order, and it's too much. It's just, and everything is real. It's real. What's on bottom is on top. Spiritually, physically, metaphysically, that's how it is. Create your world, your heaven down here. You'll live in heaven forever. And then, Krishna was constantly like dancing with me and just holding me and guiding me. And then we were being blessed, Diksha, by my mentor, having their hands, his hands, and the hands of Radha, like Radha Krishna on my head. My third eye opened up, and this big python just came out of my middle perineal gland, my third eye, and I started to see the truth even more. And the lotus started to open up, and from the lotus there was the sunshine, terrifying light that couldn't handle any darkness, and it was like, that's where you're gonna live. That's where you are living right now. And just, wow. And the oceans and the water is just throwing me around, and then I had the Krishna dunking me in the water really deep. And my human, as it was happening, was like, oh, the water, but it doesn't feel like I'm drowning. It's just like he picked me up, and like the goddess Hether, from the Egyptian goddess of love, the mother of all, was there just ordaining me and crowning me and putting a crown. And all of this is with humility. Like, I am in devotion and in service. This is not about me feeling like I am a queen, but that's not because I'm great. It's because I'm divine designed to be that. And that doesn't make me better than anyone else, because you are divine designed to be something else. We're all a piece of a puzzle. Wow, I just don't even know how to continue. I mean, the oceans and the waters and the sunlight and the sunshine and the crowns, and Goddess Heather again and again and again kept on showing up. And then I received a gift from Lord Shiva and Lakshmi. I received a gift, amethyst, an amethyst stone, a big amethyst stone. And then when my mentor said, you know, to speak to all of the trees and to speak to all of nature there in Goloka, which is beautiful, it's like a circus, and tell them like a child what it is in your life that you need, but not in a asking, just like a child. And give a gift. I took that amethyst and I gave it to the earth. And then it started to pour blessings, 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 blessings. And the Garuda, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Like, I kept on having communication and petting her. And I actually took a grapefruit from my home as a gift. And put on this dress for Krishna, because I have this relationship with Krishna where he likes when I get dressed and I know it. And it's just, he's always in my heart. Like, whenever I need to feel the love, the romantic love, just the fatherly love, the tenderness, I just dig deep into the heart. Comes out, I get my kisses on both sides of my cheek. It's so beautiful. And then when we were dancing in Goloka, I mean, I'm skipping so much, it's too much. I was dancing with Radha Krishna. I saw my other family members in Sinarki dancing. It was so beautiful. Oh my God. And then they picked me. I love to ask Krishna to pick me up. Like, just like to feel that. He picks me up and he just sends me swinging, and then at the end he gifts me my favorite stone. He gives me a rose quartz crystal. I think it was a necklace. It was like a bracelet with a lot of, he gives it to me. Oh my God, beautiful. And then at the end, it didn't stop. While my mentor was giving us blessings, all of my former lovers came in, my husbands, they came in and started dancing with me. I had two husbands and 5 lovers, and they all came in dancing. My Hasidic husband was sitting on the side just watching, and I kept on like telling him, come in, it's good, it's fine, it's okay, we can get over our stuff. Wow, my phone is gonna stop right now, and all I can say is I am forever changed person. I am in devotion and service to this universe, to being the heart activator, to being the love of life, to hold up Synergy forever.